My name is Ron Anglin. I am a professional juggler. I do ball juggling, I do club juggling, I do what's called box manipulation. I manipulate shaker cups, I do plate spinning, I balance on a rollerbola, I ride a unicycle, I juggle torches, machetes, I do what's called a double stick, and a Japanese kendama, and then the Chinese yo-yos. The more props, the more routines you have, the better, because attention span, especially with the MTV generation, is not what it used to be. So you got to constantly change the prop, change the jokes, and keep up with the kids' attention span. Especially if you're performing for a preschool, and I find that senior citizens are the same way. Their attention span is about 20 seconds. You do something the same thing for 20 seconds, and you've lost your audience. One thing you have to, especially with older kids, is you have to get that complicity established. You have to get them on your side. So as a performer, you've got 2 or 3 minutes to let them know, hey, I know you're in school. I know you guys really don't want to be here, but I know you don't want to be in class either, so let's have a good time. One of the things I'll ask someone is name a magician, and they'll be like Harry Houdini, or they'll name David Copperfield or David Blaine, and it just rolls off the tongue. Then I'll say name a juggler. And we just don't get the same type of name recognition. Jugglers have no secrets. Magicians, if a magician does a trick, you're like, how'd you do that? Can't tell you. If a juggler does a trick, how'd you do that? Well, let me tell you. That's what blew me away when I first started doing this. When I was a classroom teacher and I went to the first convention here in Atlanta, it's called the Groundhog. I could walk up to any juggler, the ones that were juggling 7 balls, 9 balls, and they would stop and talk to me. Jugglers is one big family. Once you learn to juggle, we want you to be really good, because then we can pass clubs with you. It's like a musical instrument. When you juggle by yourself, it's like playing a solo. But when you juggle with others, you're in a band. In the hospital, I had a kid who was learning to walk again. He's in the rehab center, and I'm doing the little butterfly, and I could tell this is a butterfly, that he wanted it. So he reached out with his left hand, and I'm like, throw it, and I never catch it. And he threw it, and the ball went to the corner. I asked the therapist, what should I do now? He said, you got another ball in that bag? Do it again. Okay. Did it 3 more times. He did it 4 times, threw it at my hand, all 4 balls went to the corner. I said, I'm taking my toys and going home. And I went to the corner and got it. And then before I left the room, his mother grabbed me, who I didn't see in the corner, tears in both eyes. Said, that's the first time he's used his left hand since the accident. And you're like, oh.
Could you ever see yourself doing anything else?
Absolutely not. I want to do this till I die.